Tabernacles, Leviticus 23 verses 33 to 43. Tabernacles, in Hebrew Sukkot, is the seventh feast, which is celebrated over 8 days. This feast is a reminder of how God dwelt with the Israelites when they were in the desert after escaping from Egypt. Tabernacles is a time of rejoicing and remembrance that God tabernacled or dwelt with the Hebrews, providing all their needs. The feast is celebrated by obeying the command for all native-born Israelis to build booths or an earthly tabernacle and live in it for 7 days. In the period of the Second Temple, it was a time of great celebration when all the temple menorah were lit and there was much rejoicing. It was during this time of year that Yeshua was born, fulfilling the feast as God dwelling or tabernacling with man, as a light to the world. Tabernacles is referred to as the greatest feast, and we know that Yeshua, an observant Jew, went up to the temple to celebrate this feast. An interesting aspect of this feast is that each day a number of bulls are sacrificed, bringing a total number of bulls brought to the high priest during the period of the feast to 70. These bulls represent the 70 biblical nations of the world, making sense of the scripture that God so loved the world, to whom he sent his one and only Son. Of course, when Yeshua returns again to tabernacle with man, it will be with the Jewish people. He will judge the nations as to how they have dealt with Israel. So please pray for Israel and encourage your nation to stand in support of Israel. One of Yeshua's titles is Emmanuel, Emmanuel in Hebrew, which means God with us, Matthew 1:23. Note, Yeshua was not born in December. December the 25th was the celebration of the birth of the pagan god Mithras, whose symbol was the evergreen tree. For more information on this, you can order our book, Who's Really in the Manger, by Pastor Michael S. Fryer.